touching me, get the ground.
Got a hatchet. Stay seated.
I'm not gonna say it again. You're gonna get tased.
What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are ready for a crazy episode. We have a mother and daughter Karen duo getting arrested, but first, I want to show you the longest tasing I have ever seen in 4 years of watching body cams. Without further ado, let's get started.
What's up, man?
Let me see your hands.
What's up, man?
Where's your hands? No, stay seated. Stay seated. Samway's got a hatchet. Stay seated. Taser deployed. Stay seated, man. I'm gonna shoot you. Sam wants to start the SO. Stay seated. Get on the ground and drop the hatchet. Drop it, man.
Drop it, you're gonna keep getting it.
Drop the hatchet. Drop the hatchet, man.
Drop it, dude.
Drop the hatchet, man.
Drop it. Dude, just drop it, please. We just want to help you. I just want to help you. Just drop it.
Come on, man. Drop the hatchet.
Put it down.
I don't want to shoot you, man. Drop the hatchet.
Put it down, please. And my approach came off. Taser's no good.
Go to gunpoint.
Now, that has to be a world record. He got tased for 48 seconds straight, non-stop, without interruption. I haven't seen that one before. But yeah, not effective whatsoever. Maybe he took something that is giving him inhuman strength. Who knows? But one thing's for sure, he doesn't seem to value his life very much, because the cops would be totally justified to turn him into Swiss cheese at any moment. No one would even bat an eye or question what happened here.
Drop it, man.
Down, dude.
Come on, man. Drop it.
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
Drop the hatchet.
Get on your stomach.
Heads down, heads down.
You see the hand?
Stupid.
You almost got shot, you idiot. Taking 5, 10-15 with 1. Multiple taser deployments.
Yeah, that was straight up crazy. It's a miracle that he made it out alive. If it was a trigger-happy cop, that wouldn't have happened. But let's move on to the next body cam. We have a mother and daughter Karen duo who are interfering with a tow truck driver. Take a look at this.
Hey! 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 Come here! Come here! Hey!
Okay.
Okay. You gotta come this way. You gotta come this way.
Back up from me. Back up from me.
Hey, Eunice, give me a 44. Hey, stop. Yeah, I need you to listen. I need you
You're trying to take my car for what
Okay,
right now?
I need you.
And you're gonna let him?
I need you to
And
listen.
you're gonna
Relax.
let him? Hold
Back
on,
up.
hold
He's
on,
doing
hold
a
on.
job. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. Relax.
Don't give a
Now you're touching me. Get the ground. Get the ground. You don't touch me. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Because you don't get to touch me like that. What is wrong with you? No, you just smacked my hand, girl. What's wrong with you? No, now you're going to jail for something stupid. Now you're going to jail for something stupid. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. I'm not gonna say it again. You're gonna get tased. It's not gonna go in. It's not gonna go nice for you. You need to give me your hand now. Relax. Give me your other hand now. Relax. You stop touching shit. You doesn't matter. Stop touching shit. You don't get to touch anything. Give me your hand now. Relax. Stop. You back the f up because you about to get tased. All right, you're gonna go to jail too. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now.
You're not gonna throw me. I am on the ground. What is
Put her in cuffs. Put her in cuffs. Put her in cuffs.
Well, hold on. I'm not resisting.
You can tell that the apple isn't falling too far from the tree with this one. I mean, what are they thinking? They think they can just stop a tow truck driver from doing his job? He's legally allowed to do it. Now, I get it. Nobody likes getting their car towed, and sometimes tow truck drivers can have practices that are a little bit predatory, but still, you have to handle it like an adult. Going to jail is not going to solve the situation.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Put her in handcuffs. Stop resisting. Put her in handcuffs. On the ground. Put her in handcuffs.
This is resisting. Stop
resisting. Put her in handcuffs. Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Even if you take me, I don't care. Just please let her. There's a baby upstairs, please. There's a baby upstairs. There's a baby upstairs, please. Please, please. There's a baby upstairs, please. Please.
Like, I'm very confused. Why am I on this floor here when I got it? Of course I did.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
My little brother's upstairs. My little brother.
Okay. Why are you towing the car?
She was parked here. The vehicle was left unattended.
Okay.
It says no parking. She's blocking the dumpster.
Okay.
I hooked it up. She came running down.
Okay.
Offered her the 6250 drop.
Okay.
She started talking hella shit. That ass this, that, and the third. I'm like, look, if you continue, I'm gonna tow the car. She kept on. I started to set my dollies up. She would grab them and throw them into the grass.
Okay.
I went to set my bars
You're
up.
not going to tell them how you pushed
I didn't push her. I don't have a body cam.
Everything's on recording. You're good.
I'm walking with my dollies, and she's trying to like push me out the way. and
So
stuff
which
like that.
one hit you?
No,
Any
they
of them hit you? They just pulled up.
they just pushed.
So
They didn't
which
hit.
whoever?
Now, this guy is smart because he's wearing a body cam. So it's no longer a he said, she said, because he has evidence of what happened. Now, we have a lot of body cam footage from cops because of public records, but I never thought about it. What if someone were to start a channel with body cam footage from tow truck drivers? That would be extremely entertaining. Maybe I should start my own tow truck company just to get footage of crazy Karens. I mean, it might even be worth it.
Who was grabbing the tow truck stuff?
That
I
was
saw
the-
her
the mom.
grab it.
The mom.
Okay. That's why she's in handcuffs.
The daughter, every time I would set my dollies up, she would grab them and toss them into the grass.
Okay.
The daughter, the one that
Well,
you
she's
cuffed.
going to jail for smacking my hand while I was trying to push her away. So that's resisting. She's going to jail for something else.
Well,
Anything happened to you besides her
No,
trying to block the job?
I'm not hurt. I'm not worried. I'm not hurt.
Perfect.
I'm not hurt.
So
I'm not
anything.
hurt. I was
so
trying
besides
to set my dollies up.
So besides her just trying to stop you from equipment, there's nothing else.
I'm grabbing my dollies. I'm just using that as an example real quick. Like she would try to push me out the way.
Okay.
I didn't physically touch her. I didn't put my hands on her. Nothing. My hands were on my equipment the whole time.
Okay.
So
when you started towing up the truck or the car, what apartment did they come out of?
they were upstairs. They were kind of like. By the time I started to lift, she was at the bottom steps. I didn't know it was her car. There's plenty of other cars. She didn't say, hey. No, she didn't say none of that.
Okay.
So I lifted the car. She came up. She actually opened my door.
Okay.
She yanked
Which
my
one?
door open. The daughter.
The one in the pink.
Yeah.
Okay.
She actually pulled my door. I was like, right there, we're going to stop right there because you're not going to sit there and yank my door open.
Okay.
That's a big no-no.
All right. And then you have authority to take calls
Yeah,
from
we
here
have
from
a
the
contract
phone.
here.
Beautiful. All right. I'll just need you to produce that and let me get your ID real quick.
Why, when I was asked to get down on the ground, and I did, correct me if I'm wrong, or were you guys not the ones there with me? Because there's like 20 of you guys. But when I was asked to get down on the ground, did I or did I not get down on the ground?
You were on your knees. We asked you to put your hands behind your back, and you refused to put your hands behind your back because you were more focused on recording on your phone.
Absolutely, my daughter was
Right?
facing
But
on the ground, but I did
when
get
an
down.
officer gives you a lawful order, whether you agree with us or not, at that moment you have to follow the officer's lawful
Well,
order.
that's what I was doing.
Right?
That's
So
why
when
I'm
we told you
curious.
get down
I
and put your
did.
hands behind your back, you were like no, and you're gonna keep recording.
I didn't say no.
No,
We
but
have
you
that on camera.
whether
I
you
know
said
we
no or not, you were refusing to do it.
Look, officer, you can explain it to her how many times you want, but you can't understand it for her. She has her own idea about what happened and that she didn't do anything wrong, and there's not much you can say that will change her mind. What the judge should do in this case is maybe give her a decent sentence. I don't know if she necessarily needs jail time for this, but also force her to attend a small legal course so that she understands the law moving forward and doesn't repeat this mistake. That would be a fantastic idea. Of course, along with a fine.
No, it's not that I was refusing. I wasn't told to do it. I was told to get down and I did.
Right, and then we told you put your hands behind your back. And you said why?
No, at that moment, even when I was on the ground, you know what you guys did? You guys threw me to the ground and then told me to put my hands behind my back because I didn't want to, because I didn't understand why were you guys doing it.
Listen to what you said, because you didn't want to, right? Yeah. Because you felt it wasn't necessary, right?
No, because I had followed instruction because you guys told me to get down on the ground.
Get down on the ground, and we were going to...
And then you guys pursued
to throw me on the ground. Is it going to be a one-way conversation? Or I'm giving you the why we did what we did,
correct.
Right?
I'm trying to understand.
You just don't like our answers,
no,
so you're now is
how is that fair? Because I thought I was following.
Okay, so we told you to get down on your knees, right? To get down, get down. You dropped to your knees.
You guys said get down.
Okay, cool. You got down on your knees.
But we have to be
you were recording. You were recording on your phone, correct? You was recording on your phone. Even when we got here, you were still on your phone, right? So then, us trying to figure out what's going on, we were detaining all parties, right? So we asked you to put your hands behind your back.
No, you guys told me get down on the ground
and put your hands behind your back. Those go one and one.
All right, I guess we could look at the video
together
afterwards. But my name is Priscilla.
Okay, you live here?
Yes.
Okay, is that your vehicle?
My daughter.
Your daughter's vehicle. Your daughter is the one in the pink.
Correct.
Okay.
She was dropping something off, just like Uber dashes and they all do, and they have probably about a minute or two to get up and get down. She dropped off some steak and shake that's probably still on the counter, came back down and was calling me, screaming, saying, "My car is being towed. I literally parked there." She wasn't even in a assigned parking where it makes sense to be towed because it's not her spot. She did what DoorDash people do, what Lyft people do, what Uber people do. She pulled up right there because that's not a parking, because she was running upstairs for one moment to bring something that's probably still sitting on the counter warm that you guys can go check and verify, because at this point I was...
You know, I don't know if she's lying or not. Let's say she isn't lying, and that's exactly what happened. She parked where she wasn't supposed to, and she went upstairs literally for a moment. The tow truck comes and sees a car. He doesn't know how long it's been there. He's just going to tow it. That's his job. That's what he has to do. And I think once it's hooked on, they can't really take it out, but you can pay them on the spot. And I agree, it sucks. It sucks a lot to have to waste your money on this. But you know what sucks even more? Hiring a lawyer and going to jail or paying a fine.
Even told by the tow company that this guy comes from Kissimmee over here to tow cars. This isn't even one of his properties.
So whether this is his property or not, he has a contract with this neighborhood, so he's allowed to tow in this neighborhood.
Sure that there's a limited time before you tow a vehicle. You have to say to yourself, okay, this car's here more than 5-10 minutes, it's illegal, I'm taking it. But I mean, if a car he must have seen her pull up, is what I'm saying. You literally have to be, for that car to already be mounted and everything, he must have seen her park, go upstairs with the bag, hurry up and put the car on there, that to the point that it happened so fast that she actually came down and we caught it in the mist.
With that being said, that's something you can argue with
no, I know that I have to do with them, but with you guys, I also
So,
have another question for you guys, because I'm just in disbelief that although I followed instruction, you guys took it as far as y'all did with me.
Ma'am, you did not follow instructions all the way. If we give you a lawful, no, let me know. You're gonna let me talk. No.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna let you guys come up, and then
let me get this straight, because he explained to you before. When you give you lawful commands to get on the ground and put your hands behind your back, you have to do that. Yes, we gave you that multiple times. Even when I was trying to get your hands behind your back, you were tensing up. You know, when you're tensing up, at that point, you're resisting, man.
You're right, because I had already followed instruction.
No,
yeah,
you did
as
not,
you can see, I'm an honest person. I'm willing to admit yes when it's yes and no when it's no.
So you was resisting?
After I followed instruction and you guys continued to throw me all over the place.
You was not following instruction.
So I didn't get on the floor on my knees like you guys specified. Y'all didn't say get on your knees and put your hand behind your... No, you guys said get down on the floor, get on your knees. That's what you guys said. And I did that. And I had my phone in my hand. So clearly, if you guys would have said put your hands behind your back, I probably would have put my phone down to avoid getting thrown all over the place because
Ma'am,
you guys
and through
said,
grabbing your arms and put your hands behind your back, you don't tense up. You don't get to tense up.
oh, absolutely.
That's resisting. You don't get to do that. No, you're not, ma'am.
I think what's going on is that she thought she was going to get a viral clip and she was going to be trending on Twitter or on TikTok. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to get that footage no matter what. Now, if she would have moved to a reasonable distance, she could have kept recording. She could have zoomed in. She could have got the little video she wanted. Well, I sure hope it was worth it because to me, it looks like she thinks that her video is more important than her freedom.
Something and I did it and then you guys still pursued to do the most. Like, yeah, of course that tensed up. I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out why you guys are doing all this. Y'all told me to get down. I'm down. Like, what am I gonna do?
So we told you to get down.
I'm gonna run
we
away on
told
my
you
knees?
to put your hands behind your back. We did. And then you continued. You continued to record because that was your priority. Your priority wasn't to listen to us. Your priority was to record the situation.
No,
that's what the priority
before
was.
you guys got here. When you guys got here, my priority was to listen to you guys. When y'all said get down, I got down.
So obviously we're not gonna agree to reason. So now what we're gonna do when it comes to discussing about what happened, we'll just do that in court.
I mean, well, at this point, you guys didn't even listen to what we had to say happening. Y'all just been talking to him. There's 5, 6, 7 officers, and he's just standing here by this truck, not doing nothing, just standing here guarding. Like, if I could get out, he refused to talk to me. 5 of you guys are over there talking to him. My daughter's probably in another car. No one's talking to her. So at this point, what are you guys, what story are you guys getting? A one-party story? Because nobody's asked me, okay, what happened? And it took for me to just now tell you guys, and you guys don't even want to hear it. Nobody, I think, has asked my daughter. You guys are just faulting her automatically. But everyone's over there talking to him, asking him what happened. Am I right or am I wrong?
Okay, let me ask you this.
But nobody answered me. Am I right or am I wrong? You guys
you're 100% wrong.
Wrong?
You're 100% wrong because no. Did I not just come over here to talk to you?
Ask me my name, not ask me what happened, officer.
It doesn't matter.
It does. I just asked who's been asking us what's happening.
But you're not giving, you're just jumping into conclusions. You're not giving officers a chance. I'm not the primary officer. I'm not the one investigating what happened. So what does that matter?
That I'm trying to figure
what does that matter?
I'm trying to tell you what it matters. That there's all of you guys are focused on one person when there was 3 people involved. So y'all getting one person's version of the story versus 3.
So because no one's have spoken to you yet, you're just gonna go with the assumption that we're not gonna get your side of the story.
Not the assumption. The facts that so far no one has spoken.
Give me a second, please.
So now we've seen how entitled and how completely unbearable the mom is. Let's find out how the daughter does. And I have a feeling that it's going to be just as bad, if not worse.
All right, you calm? Calm enough? Okay, so right now you're going to jail for battery on a law enforcement officer. You don't get to touch me. And on top of that, resisting. All that could have been avoided. All I was doing was pushing you away so we can talk about it. At the end of the day, he has a job to do. He has a contract from here to tow any vehicles that block that parking lot or that parking space. You chose to park there. That's no one's fault but yours. And all you had to do was just talk to me. But because you were such at a high elevated state, you didn't want to reason. Putting your hands on me is unacceptable. So that's what you're going to jail for.
I didn't put my hands on
Yes, you did. It's caught on camera. It's caught on camera.
All I did
You don't
was
get the
move
smack.
my
No.
hand.
All
I did was move your hand
listen.
away from my
You will get.
face.
That's your argument. That's what you want to stick with. You will get that in court. At the end of the day, you're still going to jail. Now, do you have a medical marijuana card?
No.
Okay, so you have weed in your possession. Okay, so your mom is probably going to take a ride too, because she wanted to interfere and resist the officers over there. So all of this could have been avoided had you just would have listened to me for a second, and you chose not to. Your mom didn't make it any better because she thought I was violating your rights. At the end of the day, you guys have to listen, and nobody was listening at the moment of time I came to make contact with you. You already riled up in his grill before he was trying to do his job. You cannot do that. You cannot obstruct a tow truck driver. That's the problem here. You think you had that most, you didn't have that. You have to relax, breathe, let me talk to you. This probably could have figured out. You probably would be having your car right now if you would have just listened. Because he was going to say you shouldn't have to pay a fee for me to drop it, and then you take the car back. Ma'am, you were not trying to do. You were upset to the point that I couldn't even reason with you, and because I couldn't reason with you at that time. You decided to smack me, and I'm taking you to the ground.
I did not.
Okay, all right, that's fine. That's caught on body camera.
I did. I definitely
right.
did. Was going to give him the money that he asked for. I was literally calling and looking for it.
All right, so no medical marijuana card. Who's upstairs that you have to worry about?
My little brother, which is right there with that family, I don't even know who they are, and my little sister is upstairs sleeping.
So, you have it?
Just kind of fucked right
All right, we're going to call somebody to see if we can get them situated. If not, we're going to have to call DCF and they're going to have to take it.
That's crazy, lady. You're watching over kids, you have responsibilities, and then you're putting yourself in this situation. I mean, what's wrong with you? Some people truly are their own worst enemies, and I mean, judging by the parenting she got from that mother Karen, I'm not surprised she ended up like this.
See the gravity of what you could have done had you just listened? You're making it worse for the entire family because now I have to call them if there's no one else that can stay with those kids. Off of just a simple argument with a tow truck driver. You could have just avoided the situation by letting me explain or talk to you. She's going to jail. She's refusing the officers over there. You cannot fight officers and think they're going to get away with that. Listen, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
No, I'm not arguing.
All right,
this is a conversation, isn't it?
We're done with that. She's going to jail as well.
So this is a one-sided conversation.
No, she's just going to jail. Do you have anything on your persons?
I do not. You want to check me?
Yeah, step out real quick. You got your camera on? Yeah. Turn around. Okay, take a seat. Alright, just like I explained to your daughter, you're also going to jail for resisting. Now, do you have anybody here that can take care of your child? If not, I'm calling DCF.
Yeah.
Who?
The person who has him right now.
And who is he?
She's like an aunt to him. She's been here since we lived.
Okay, I can ask her, see if she wants to take him. If she doesn't, then like I said, we'll have to call DCF.
I mean, my phone's probably in the grass somewhere.
Yep, well, I'll see if I can find it.
Well, I'll see if I can find it if you don't find it. I'm not going to leave my phone.
That's not my problem.
Oh, that's fine. That's
You
fine.
became the problem.
No, I didn't. I listened when I was told.
Okay.
So I'm not going to speak
All right.
no more.
Neither am I.
I got down
Neither am
when I
I.
was told and you guys
Neither am
told me all
I.
those
Take a seat.
All right, so the young Karen was charged with battery on Leo, resisting arrest, possession of herbs, as well as interfering with a trailer. And the mother Karen was charged with interfering as well as resisting arrest. Now, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.